Al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb has threatened attacks on Western companies operating across northern and western Africa. The group claims the firms are legitimate targets and has urged Muslims to boycott them. In the past, the terror organization has carried out high-profile attacks in Algeria, Mali, Burkina Faso and Cote d'Ivoire. CGTN's Deji Badmus has been speaking to a security expert about the implications of the threats in the region.
The implication is a wake-up call, and if the targets are Western organizations, Western institutions, I would want to say that if I am a security consultant for a Western organization, I will be worried more than the West African country where I'm domiciled, where I operate. Why? Because it's going to truncate and cripple my professional abilities, my business environment, less effects on the government of the day. The Western organizations existing in West African countries, this wake-up call is actually for them to build up their security awareness, information sharing, and tying into building the government capabilities where they exist. So I'm looking at something like what is basically happening in Lagos, like a private corporate responsibility, relationship, partnership, to say, okay, we want to build your police, we want to build capacity of training, we want to build gadgets and logistics for your personnel to be able to combat and protect and deter. If they don't have that kind of wake-up call right now, then they will be exposing themselves because they cannot have armed men to protect them. They need to use the government security agencies where they exist to run businesses. So if there are businesses that are being targeted, then they need to empower and support the government where they exist.
What do you think these countries, especially the countries in the West African sub-region now, what do you think they need to do to ward off this threat?
I'm expecting them to increase what they are doing because I'm expecting people around borderline areas, Chad, Cameroon, Nigeria, you know, they should really relate and share information. If you have interagency rivalry, you should not have neighboring countries rivalry. Because right now the enemy is one. We are not thinking about Cameroon coming into Nigeria through Bakassi. We are not thinking about Chad running into Nigeria to take over neighboring states, no. We are thinking about nationals that are risk-prone, that are threat-hype, that come into each other's country to perpetrate national breaches. So if we are looking at what they should be doing, we should even advise them to increase whatever they should have been doing, which is interagency relationship, sharing of information, high border control, movements of persons, businesses, integrity.